Sunday night matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
Taken from about the 12. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Play action. It's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's on the guard, Kevin Zeitler, first-round pick back in 2012.
Now Dobbins again on second down.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Well, this defense for the Bengals, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
An option handoff here to Dobbins. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. The Ravens in a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Play action. Now Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the 1st. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down, needing long yardage to try and pick up a 1st down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying if you can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? A long one, and he can't connect. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
On one, right?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Burrow.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Working with a 2nd and 4. Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, trying to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Jesse Bates, and they will set up shop red zone territory at the 13-yard line.
Yeah, they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
This will be caught at about the 6.
And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal. They nearly had the touchdown, but he's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. 1st and goal at the 1.
They'll give it to Mixon. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
That kind of loss of yards, that is usually an error by the guy carrying the ball. At the 1-yard line, you can't get too fancy there. You just got to try and plow forward and get what you can.
It's just a disaster. You go back to the 6 after you were at the 1. Second down and goal. Burrow.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football.
11 coming.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. Here's Burrow. And the ball is knocked out, and this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
McPherson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the first quarter. Neither side able to really hang on to the ball.
Yeah, now I'm just curious to see which team can adjust because both have made their mistakes, as you said.
Yeah, and whoever can do that can seize firm control of this game, something they haven't done with the ball so far.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 3-0 after one on EA Sports.
On one, ready?
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Mixon. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. On 2nd and goal, Burrow. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Here we go.
So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone.
11 MP.
Mixon trying to punch it in. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. Yeah, to depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. They run for it with Mixon. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. Mixon unable to find the goal line on 4th down. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. Now Jackson back into his end zone. He's got his man. It's Andrews. He's up to the 20. He's at the 50. The 30. 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
One, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. First down. Here's Burrow. That is taken in by Hurst. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Here we go.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
the gun. It's Burrow. And he's going to go down here as sacked. They push him back to the 34. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
11 MP tape. 11 MP tape.
Another try after the first down sack.
Burrow trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Third and 2. Here's Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews.
And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Another run here with Dobbins.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs. Able to improvise and get the first. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Touchdown! Andy Isabella in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Ravens would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Odafe Oweh so quick, and he gets to him there behind the line.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 2nd and 12, Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Burrow going to get this out to Boyd on the perimeter. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down. Now it's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Here's Jackson to throw. Able to locate Andrews here on the out route. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 26. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. A shotgun snapper to give to Dobbins. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Tucker's kick is good, and they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The Bengals drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Burrow looking to pass.
Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Forced out to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
11 empty.
Now Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 18. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here we go.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Jackson. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Fourth down, here's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson throwing the out route incomplete. It's Andrews. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Jackson now.
And he'll go right back to Andrews.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Able to find Isabella. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs, and if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
From his end zone, here's Trent Taylor.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Got a man, it's Chase, he completes it.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
He'll fire this complete to Hurst down the field.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Here we go.
They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Here we go.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here's Burrow.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase,
his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Bengals are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that cuts the lead to 24-10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Jackson, options out left. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Play action. Now Jackson.
He's going to find that man again, Andrews.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Here's Jackson. He'll get this to Edwards out of the backfield. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Go.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move.
Got your best friend hanging out the arm though. Got game like I'm dropping me a console. No, I don't swing, but I give up. Nah, flex. While you there looking the best, feel the get up in your chest while I soak up my success. Getting tokens for your dress. I'll be making all the checks anytime you see me step on a stage. Acting real soft like my skin coming beige. Gonna step out and with him, girl, you fake. Try to get it out, what you hands on. You ain't dance on. Tell your boyfriend, go and put your pants on. Down. The best friend. She went and did the same thing. I'm really mad, but she won't know. Everything has gotta be cool when we living so cold.